2, and then they go 4 consecutive goals, and third period seemed to be a disaster.
Well, the third period wasn't a disaster the way it started. The first 5 minutes was the best part of hockey we played all night. Then the penalty started. And, I didn't like the way we played for most of the night. I didn't think we skated the way we have been. I didn't think we were physical enough, and it ended up catching up to us. So, we've got to be way more competitive in our battles than we were tonight. We were way too puck conscious throughout the game, soft on battles. Way too puck conscious, so that's what's disappointing because that hasn't been the case up to this point.
Do you think there's too many penalties against a pretty tough team?
Yeah, when you don't skate and hit, you're going to get penalties, and that's what happened tonight. You just bad penalties, lazy penalties.
By puck conscious, do you mean too much puck watching?
Puck watching, and when we went into a battle, it was let me try to get the puck first instead of get flush. And, just any puck battle we lost, and we lost a ton of them. That was our problem tonight.
Do you think it affected also just sort of all night? It was a problem entering the zone with possession at 5-on-5, and also too, it's been a general issue, just offensive zone possession too, just holding on to pucks, all related.
When you don't get it behind them and you don't come up with speed, you're in trouble. And I don't know if we think offense is just going to come by luck, or you got to earn it. You got to earn offense. You got to earn it.
There were a couple players that stood out tonight, especially the fourth line and Zadina. Zetterlund scores a goal. Is there any positives you can take from them?
Yeah, it was great to see Zetterlund get his first career goal because he's earned it. He's a guy that's worked hard and had a really good first 3 games for us. So, right about now, that's about all I can come up with.
You took off Eklund from the power play unit and switched to Barabanov, and then Eklund responds and scores the goal. Is that just what were you seeing there?
I didn't love what I was seeing on the power play unit in general, and I just thought it was the right thing to do, and there was a little bit of an uptick in his play.
How frustrating is that? You mentioned some of the problems tonight. This is a team that wants to sort of establish a new identity at home, obviously off what happened last year. Frustrating 3 games in there, you guys really haven't found that stride yet, I guess.
Yeah, it's very frustrating. It's very frustrating. We'll go back tomorrow and get ready to play the Bruins.
Does it start to add up? Last year 0-5. I'm sure guys were thinking about it. Did you guys start to think about it? Like, hey, you start to press a little bit, maybe?
Yeah, I'm sure that weighs on guys mentally. Home, away, on a pond in the middle of America. I don't care where we're playing. We just got to be harder to play against. Tonight wasn't good enough. It's certainly way too soft and way too slow.
So what was the gist of what was said between the second and third period?
Well, exactly what I just said, and I thought the first 5 minutes, like I said, there was some tempo. They had to ice the puck 3 times, right? So I thought, okay, we've found it, and then the penalties just really took the life out of us.
Yeah. So, Coach, in the second period, I think 5-6 minutes into it, where the shots were caught for a long time trying to clear the puck, and eventually Barabanov took that hooking penalty. And you think that's where it's going to sort of suck the energy out. But Sharks killed the penalty. They actually scored on the power play and actually took the lead by end of that second period. So it seemed like everything sort of changed and headed in the right direction. But how did that change so quickly in the third?
Again, it didn't change quickly in the third. It changed because the third period started well. It was our best hockey the first 5 minutes. Go back and watch it. They iced it. We were ready to go, and they get the power play goal, and then we get another penalty because we're coming through the neutral zone. We can gain the line and get it behind them, and we don't. We make a cross-ice pass, and they go the other way. So, it's hard to. I felt bad for us the other night. I'm having a hard time feeling bad right now. It's not good enough. It's just, it's not good enough.
Practice tomorrow. What's the next step?
The next step is to clean up the mess that we created tonight.
All right. Thanks, David.